wasn't sticking. You guys were moving it well.
We did. We executed well, Cheryl. Our concerns right now is on the defensive end. They really are very, very efficient right now, shooting a high percentage, high assist rate. So we got to rebound that ball again. But I was happy with our offense. I thought we did a good job.
Would you look at the tempo of this game? Would you like to push the ball more, or do you like the pace as it is?
Well, we want to push it. We're not a great half-court team, Cheryl. So anytime we get a chance to get some early offense, we want to be able to do that. You know, we don't want to quick shoot the ball, a lot of jump shots. We want to penetrate and get that ball in the paint if we can.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Lavoy Allen just picked up his first personal foul. He is starting this second quarter. He's taken the place of Spencer Hawes, who began the game in a lineup change for Philadelphia and Coach Doug Collins. Coming in, they started Hawes with 2 quick fouls, have now relegated him on the bench. There's a new point guard in there for Chicago, John Lucas III. 22 in the game, and Allen knocks it away. You know, I thought Allen played a very nice game in his first playoff start on Saturday afternoon here.
Well, very solid for a rookie. He's not going to make too many mistakes. He's going to play within himself. He's better at the defensive end than he is at the offensive end. And we saw a couple players already defensively where he really played huge for the Sixers.
7 seconds to fire when they inbound the ball. Now it's 3. Lucas missing from outside. He's a good outside shooter. He is not shy at all about firing away, as we're not shy about taking you down for some NBA playoff updates with the award-winning Ernie Johnson in our TNT Arena.
And I'm not shy about taking it from you. Just momentarily, you see a replay there of Jeff Teague of the Hawks taking it strong to the hole. 44-41 is the count right now, late in the first half. That game being played on NBA TV as the Celtics and the Hawks battle in Game 2 of that series. Atlanta took the opener. Boston, of course, playing without Rajon Rondo and Ray Allen in this. It's a 3-point game, again, on NBA TV. That was pretty quick. Back to you, Kip.
You got it, EJ. Thank you very much, and congratulations to your crew and Tim Kiley for the Emmy win last night in New York. And to Charles Barkley and everybody else with Turner Sports. A big night for Turner Sports in New York. Thaddeus Young picked up his first foul moments ago. Williams on the floor. Iguodala just inbounded. Thaddeus Young is out there. They've got Lavoy Allen and Drew Holiday. That's the 6 or 5. 10 to shoot. Here comes Young, and that is a little shove by Gibson, who's on the floor with Lucas. And Ashiku comes in. Brewer, we mentioned him, and remaining on the floor is the Iron Man, Dang. First foul goes on Gibson.
What did Doug Collins tell us? He was going to try to switch the screens a little bit, being set for Lou Williams to try to get him going offensively. Really struggled. 9 points in game 1, 1 of 6 shooting.
Young took it to the rack and faced some defense, and here comes Lucas the other way. Ronnie Brewer played at Arkansas. Gibson has the rookie Young on him. A bump and grind. Brewer. Digging, and coming out with it is Williams. There's a 3-on-1. And flight 9 is cleared for landing on a great feed. Holiday to Iguodala.
Yeah, when you get a steal, the Sixers, they're one of these young teams that like to get out in the open court, a lot like the Miami Heat, because they've got great finishers.
That's the kind of thing that you get Iguodala kind of triggered here, isn't it?
Yeah, he struggled offensively in game 1 and really hasn't shot the ball well the last 5 or 6 ball games in the season.
Luol Deng picked up by Young. Down court, Holiday. Quick feet right to the rack. Slashes for 2. And Philadelphia is up by 1. They've led by as many as 3. Chicago is led by as many as 5. Bulls have missed their last 5 shots. Make it 6 in a row. Chicago has missed, but here they come. Tom Thibodeau finished second to Greg Popovich in Coach of the Year this year, won it last year. We've never had a back-to-back winner in terms of Coach of the Year in the NBA, but Doug Collins said his vote went for Tom and what he had done with an injured lineup, and again for the second consecutive season had the best record in the NBA. Brewer is there. Kyle Korver has come in, and this is Brewer with Turner defending, and a rebound is inhaled inside by Allen. The Bulls have been scoreless the last 3 minutes, and Philadelphia on top after that Chicago timeout. Turner's got it. Here come the boos. He said he didn't notice the boos that were pouring down from the upper deck here inside the United Center on Saturday. He had made a comment that he said, I'd rather have Chicago to face than Miami. I think we match up better with Chicago.
And that's just an honest assessment, but you know, you're somewhat taking a shot at the team that's had the best record overall in the NBA the last 2 seasons.
There's Ronnie Brewer knocking one down. Originally drafted by Utah. High school basketball in Fayetteville, Arkansas. He played for the University of Arkansas, where his dad was a great star for the Razorbacks back in the late 70s.
I'll tell you what, Thibodeau is going to have to address, too, these fast break points in transition with his team as well.
Williams, a wide open Thaddeus Young. Rebound by Brewer. Out to John Lucas. Talk about a resume. That guy fills a couple pages with all the different addresses he's had in pro basketball all over the globe. A Sheik setting a screen up top. Now the quick hedge by Allen. Again, a little show of defense. Shot clock at 6. Lucas on the fly.
On the floor.
Yep.
No continuation. And now when you've got Lucas and Korver on the floor at the same time, as you see Lucas off that screener, rolled a little bump down low by Lou Williams. Let's see if they can try to get Korver going off those single double screens. I thought Korver played fantastic in game 1 offensively.
Williams picks up his first. Korver plays a lot like Rip out there, running off those screens, curling around. Brewer gets a 3 by Korver. And a rebound by Allen, and a shove inside. It's on the defense of Philadelphia.
Tell you what,
I think the rookie got it again. Yep,
yeah,
sure did.
Sheik and Taj Gibson, they work so hard.
They just changed. It's going to be on turn. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but that's a pretty important thing because it would have been his third.
Yeah, it's been a third.
Yeah, so it's on Turner, who picks up his first personal foul.
Yeah, I'm talking about the bigs for the Bulls. They work so hard on the offensive glass. Remember, this is the #1 offensive rebounding team in the regular season.
Hits the kid flying in, playing volleyball. Taj Gibson. Boy, he's got good feet, doesn't he, huh?
Oh, that's exactly what Thibodeau said, how good his feet is. He can guard anyone from a point guard to a power forward.
And that's
sometimes, you know, smaller centers.
Here's Turner, and Korver's on him. A Sheik comes on in Allen. Rebound by a Sheik who's out of Turkey in his second season. Chicago from the floor, shooting 2 of 12 in the second quarter. They go at him with a little bit of blitz in there. That turnover right there. That's the second. Ahead to the high-flying Williams. He goes the other way. Right into the defense of Lucas, who picks up the foul. He is a fearless player. Lucas picks up his first personal foul. John Lucas from Oklahoma State by way of Baylor. Last name, that whole name. Son of the former NBA head coach and player John Lucas. His dad, well known in NBA history. So at the free throw line is Lou Williams, who didn't go to college. He got out of high school in the Atlanta area right to the NBA. 7-time world champion Floyd Money Mayweather. He has never lost. Power punching Miguel Cotto wears the super welterweight crown. On May 5th, these two boxing kings will collide. Mayweather against Cotto. Saturday, May 5th, live on pay-per-view. I'll be watching. I'll be paying.
Yes, you'll be paying.
I'll be enjoying.
Spencer Hawes back on the floor with those 2 fouls really didn't give Doug Collins and the Sixers anything being inserted into that starting lineup. See if he can insert a little life at both ends of the floor here for the Sixers.
And Brand is in now too. So we got Brand and Williams and Hawes and Holiday and Turner. Approaching some of the play here in the second quarter. Chicago Red shooting 40%. Boozer back in. This is over Brand. 1-2 Blue Devil against another. Here's a 3. Lucas. Rebound by Turner. Rebounding has been big in this series. And Philadelphia, out rebounding in game 1, is only down 1 rebound. And Turner glides inside for 2.
When you're talking about rebounding being big in this series, that's exactly what the #1 key is for Doug Collins. He feels that his team, he knows he's not going to out-rebound Chicago, but he's got to remain within 2 or 3, and they can't do that. Turn the basketball over.
Nice move by Holiday. And Holiday's got 12, and he wants a timeout. Nope, they just called the play. They're going to keep playing, play through it, which he's been known to do.
Well, there's going to be a lot of that without Derrick Rose on the floor. They're going to have to play through a lot of mistakes.
Noah in and into Hawes and out to Lucas, who is fearless. He has got the green light.
Who did Coach Thibodeau say was probably his most fearless player other than Derrick Rose? It was Lucas III. So much confidence in that small frame.
Here's Holiday sidestepping his way around the defense and not slowed down at all. 6 in the quarter. He's got 14 for the game.
Now Holiday's had a career high 30 points against this very team during the regular season.
Listen to every word I say. They hang on as they want to be coached in the playoffs. Here is Boozer. Brand is in the vicinity. There is another miss, and Chicago is really staggering. 76ers this quarter, 5 field goals have all come in the paint. There's a turnover. Noah gets it and pushes it down court to Dan. Fouled by the backpedaling Iguodala. That's the second on Andre.
Enjoy that comment by Doug Collins. He is absolutely 100% right, because once you get into playoff basketball and you get into a series, talking about players relating and listening to their coach, is because they don't want to be embarrassed. You're locked into a series.
Even a guy like you,
oh yes,
18 years, so even late in your career, you were stuck on every word your coach was saying.
Every single word, because you don't want to get embarrassed, because it's all about adjustments. If you're not listening to your coach and the coaching staff, you're going to get embarrassed out there on the floor.
I like that story. Let's now take a look at the big board series schedule. The game 1 winner was Chicago, 103-91. Here we are in game 2. Game 3, Friday, ESPN. As they go back to Philadelphia. That will be fun to watch. The crowd will welcome this team with open arms. A little disappointing second half of the season, but maybe they'll show will here in game 2 and make this a series. What do they always say? The series doesn't begin until the home team wins. Hawes, again, he just cannot get anything inside. He is right there at the doorstep, Reggie, and he cannot make anything work.
As Bill Walton would say, throw it down, big man. Throw it down. You got to be kidding me. You get that close to the rim, you got to be able to finish it.
They're looking for Korver. That goes astray. Tom Thibodeau, a Division III small forward at Salem State University in Massachusetts. He was a team captain. His dad, growing up in Connecticut, was a purchasing agent at State. Noah on the run, running to Hawes. Noah just, he doesn't have another speed. It's like one speed, and he's got that engine that is revving up all the time.
And even with Derrick Rose being out, they're not going to run any plays for Noah, but he finds ways to score the basketball.
Turner, 3 guys around him. Korver knocks it away. Boozer comes up with it. The lead goes to Lucas, and they run. You think there's more one-on-one offensive from Chicago without Rose?
And there's going to be, because with Derrick Rose, there was one-on-one basketball with him, but then he would give it off to someone for a finish.
Turner right there, again missing underneath, and a foul. Doug Collins just grabbed Hawes and told him to sit. Sit down, big man. 3rd foul tagged on him, and Thaddeus Young will check in.
This is back-to-back layups that the Sixers have missed, and it's those small opportunities in playoff basketball that you got to be able to convert. What a frustrating evening for Spencer Hawes, inserted into the starting lineup to inject some of that life. Make down those 12, 15-footers, rebound, a little bit of experience at that position, and just really a struggle tonight. 2 no points, 3 fouls.
Carlos Boozer's got 6 points. Ernie Johnson here late in the second quarter as we take it down to you in Atlanta.
Yeah, Kevin, the Hawks and Celtics are just a couple of moments away from starting the 3rd quarter on NBA TV. This one of the plays of the first half by Jeff Teague. Atlanta leads at 44-41. Here's a stat for you. The Celtics have still not hit a three-pointer in the series. They are 0 for 18 now, 0 for 7 in this game. Back to you.
Ouch.